Hola, welcome to another episode of Full Time with Rayce Rollins, and on this episode I want to talk to you guys about time management. You have 168 hours in a week. It's the same amount of time as everyone else in the world. You have the same amount of time as Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, Serena Williams, or whoever else you deem to be successful and admire in some way. It's not that you don't have enough time to get the things that you want to get done. It's that you're not organized enough and efficient enough to do it, which is a completely separate issue. On this episode, I'm going to give you 5 ways that I use personally to help me maximize the number of things that I can get done in my 168 hours. So here's time management tip number 1. If it's not on my calendar, it does not exist. Period. So to keep track of everything, I use Google Calendars. Here's my situation right now. As you can see, I have my class times, my digital analytics course at Tillman Learning Center already booked up Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So I just slot in all of my courses. Everything you see in yellow is sort of a meeting. As you can see, I've got a new client meeting down at Pipeline in Center City at the office. I got to shoot home for family time and get into the Word afterwards before I wrap up today. I literally put down everything. So you might be saying to yourself, Rayce, isn't that a little bit excessive? You actually put family time onto your calendar? The answer is yes. It's not that I'm being excessive or anal. It's just that I'm being really, really intentional on how I spend my time. And that's the big important thing. Whatever you spend time doing, you're going to get really good at, even if it's procrastinating and wasting your time. So I literally put it on my calendar so I know it's something I have to do, and I knock it out, no excuses. Time management tip number 2, define tomorrow's productivity today. Now what I mean by that is you want to ask yourself right now, what are the 5 or 10 things that I need to get done tomorrow for tomorrow to be a productive day? Check out Google Tasks. Alright, so here's how you use Google Tasks to define productivity today for tomorrow. So as you can see, it is the 20th, it's President's Day, and tomorrow I've got about 4 things that I absolutely need to get done. I have to fill out this tax return for a client and review it with them. I've got to finalize an SEO assessment for my digital media and advertising class that meets at 3 o'clock on the 22nd, which is Wednesday. I also have to send them a study guide. And all I want to do is, as I get these things done, I check them off. And as you can see, they get checked off up here as well. So let me uncheck these because I literally have to do them. Now, the key with Google Tasks is that you want to be realistic. You don't want to stack on so many things to do that it becomes a pointless to-do list that you can never accomplish. You want to put SMART goals, just using that acronym. You want to be super specific. They have to be measurable, obtainable, realistic, and timely. That's why you should always put your due dates on there. And be reasonable. Just define the 5 to 7 things that you absolutely have to get done. If you can get it done on another date, push it down to another date, because you always want to say, okay, I can do these 5 things and wrap it up. Even if those 5 things take me 5 hours to do or 20 hours, it's that you predefined and that you held yourself accountable to your tasks and to-do lists. Time management tip number 3, or in Germany, we do this. So time management tip number 3 is audit your time. You want to go back and look at your calendar to see how much time you actually spent with family, work, studying, exercising. You need a way to audit it. It's just like a financial auditor can come in and just basically, I can tell you everything you care about by what you spend your money on. I can also tell you everything you care about by what you spend your time on. Here's how I audit myself. So to help me audit my time, I use this application called Zapier. Here's their landing page. And what Zapier allows you to do is set up these things called zaps to sort of automate certain processes for you. Every time I come here, let's do a hypothetical one. So here I'm going to put a client meeting at 6 a.m. All right. Client meeting at 6 a.m. Not that I would ever meet with anybody that early, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, now I set my date, my start time, so I invested 1 hour and I'm tagging this as work. I'm gonna hit save. So the moment I actually post it to my calendar, what Zapier does is it automatically posts it right here. Client work meeting on the 22nd. It's going to be for 1 hour, just as this is for 1 hour. Then what I want to do is I'm going to come up here and I'm going to export or download this sheet to Excel, which I have here for you, and it basically puts all my activities, all my zaps, my activity, the start time and end time for each activity, the location, and the hours invested. Then I'm just going to do a small pivot table right here, and I'm going to bring my activities and the amount of hours invested. And as you can see, over the last couple days, if I insert a really quick bar chart, you can see that I am indeed a workaholic, and I need to spend a little bit less time at work and study and on personal stuff, and a little bit more time with my family and reading the Bible, two things that I need to do a lot better at. Alright, that's how I audit my time. So tip number 4 is that you want to identify time wasters. Now, time wasters can be anything from social media, because as you know, social media is a great servant, but it's a really cruel master. So whatever is it that really consumes your time or really takes you away from getting the things that you want to get done, you want to write those things down and avoid them. TV or escapisms or things that are huge distractions, and you want to sort of fast from those things, turn them off. One of the things that I like to do is once I get home, I turn off my cell phone and I really focus on my family, because I understand how distracting those buzzes and notifications and emails can be on an ongoing basis. And the last thing you want to do is set goals. As you can see, my family work-life balance is not where I need it to be, especially where it comes to my personal relationship with God and everything. I would like to spend at least 12 hours per week reading the Bible. So that's something that I need to put onto my calendar and tweak as we go on. So those are the top 5 goals. Number 1, you want to put everything on the calendar. Define tomorrow's productivity today. Step number 3 is audit your time. 4 is identify time wasters. And number 5, set goals, hourly goals that you can work against. Get yourself some accountability and try to objectively attack it that way. That's it.